it's Li Liu. I'm the founder of Go Viral. Welcome to our Instagram Pro Tips today, and I'm so excited that today we're going to be talking about how to actually double your engagement. Instagram, from what I noticed at the beginning, when you don't have a lot of followings, they're actually having an algorithm that helps you kind of automatically boost your exposure, and you tend to get a lot more engagement in terms of ratio than when you grow bigger. So when you're growing bigger, your clients will engage with you already, and Instagram will give you less of assistance. However, at the beginning, you're still not getting a whole lot. Today, I wanted to show you a few different tips that could help you instantly boost your engagement. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the tips. Number one is optimize your hashtags and use the full potential of your hashtags. So I've discovered a few pretty interesting tools. One of them that I use on the web browser is called all-hashtag.com. And when you browse over to this website, usually I do my initial hashtag research there most of the time if I want to write it down on my computer. But today I discovered a few other apps. I wanted to show you guys 3 hashtag apps that I've downloaded recently, and I've tried out all of them, and I absolutely have one of my favorite. But one is called HashMe. This one's pretty cool because you can actually use your photo to generate 30 tags. So if I go to my library, what I could do is I go to my portrait, and if I upload this flower, it will generate all these great hashtags that are flower related. Then you could copy it from there. I tried artificial intelligence. All right, so it's gonna also give you a few of the artificial intelligence related hashtags. The ones on the top are the premium version, so I subscribed to the free trial just to give you guys a demo today. You could always go with all hashtag in combination with that, and you could also use the freemium version. All right, so the next one is called Hashtagged. And this one is grouped by categories. Really great and interesting because they could it actually categorize your posts in different styles, and you could pick a category of your favorite topic. Just categories, and also you can search on the top search bar. So a really easy, straightforward, and simple app if you are looking for hashtags and categories. And the next one, hashtags, is actually my personal favorite. However, it's a little bit more expensive. I believe it's $2 something a week. So it turns out to be probably like up to $10 a month. So I also did a search of artificial intelligence there. So if you generate hashtags from artificial intelligence, it actually generates a lot more relevant hashtags that are probably top rated, so you could copy them and go to your account. And you can also kind of save it on the upper right corner. So there's also a bunch of trending ones. This one is a lot more intelligent. That's why I think they're probably pricing a little bit higher. If you're willing to give your business just some research for hashtags, you can always use a free trial and then have different categories of hashtags and write them down in a clipboard on your phone, and then have them handy and use it every time when you want to use it. Tip number 2, post at the right time. Even though back in the days when you remember Facebook first started with a chronologic order of posts, later on they kind of evolved into what's the best fit for your personal taste. And Instagram kind of went through the same thing. However, Instagram recently had this new function of you're all caught up. Time still matters. Usually I love to post when people are active but not that active in posting, so that gives you a lot of chance to kind of surface and actually show up on your followers feed. So usually I would love to post in early mornings, like 7 a.m. in the morning if your followers are in the same time zone, or 7 p.m. in the afternoon. So those are the 2 time spots that I get the most engagement on Instagram. So if don't post at weird times, still, like if you post at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. or way too early when nobody's active on Instagram, it's still really hard to get your post out there. Schedule it at the right time, even though Instagram feed is no longer all about chronological right now. However, time of the day still really matters. Tip number 3, work with some influencers and have them post your post or your best post or your best product at the right time. So if you work with influencers, and that will immediately double your engagement because people will be clicking through and getting into your profile, and if they do like to click on it and eventually get landed on your profile, so you can get a pretty good boost there. Tip number 4, some of the influencers online or some of the larger accounts, they still participate in pods. If you haven't heard about pods are groups of people, they get together for the same interest, and what they do is that every time when each individual in the group posts something, the rest of people will like and comment on their post. So it appears to Instagram that their post is very popular. So this has been a really big growth hacking technique about a year or 2 years ago, when some of the larger accounts get to really gain a ton of momentum that way. But nowadays, Instagram noticed that they kind of use their algorithm to tweak it somehow. They're able to identify the pods users. And right now, so if you still use pods, it's no longer algorithmically going to help you. However, to your audience, it still looks good if you have a lot of comments and likes. Probably not going to get an organic boost to the explore page that easily like before. It is an option to consider. It's a lot of work. If you're growing at the beginning, great way to interact with fellows in your community. Tip number 5, if you have a physical product, you could always host a giveaway on Instagram. So for some reason, giveaways work really well in engagement. I've seen 5x, 10x more engagement every time when I post a giveaway post. And even though people like and comment on that post, they still like and comment on my other posts because they want to get your attention and they want to be picked as the winner. During that time, usually we get a whole lot more engagement for some of our accounts that actually have products. So if you don't already have products, you could also collaborate with some other businesses that are in a similar dynamics or audience with you. And you could kind of group people together to put a group giveaway so that each one of you guys can post at the same time. So that way, all of you guys can get a really good exposure and instantly double and triple and 5x your engagement, such as likes and comments. So one trick that I really like to do for a giveaway is I always add a rule to tag their friends. So you not only get a whole lot of engagement from your giveaway, but also if you asked the participants to tag any of their friends, as many friends as possible, they'll go ahead and do it. And that's just an incredible way to get more exposure to other people, especially from acquaintance of theirs. These new tagged accounts are more likely to follow. So today I've shared 5 tips about how to double your engagement right away on Instagram, and those are all super simple and straightforward. If you haven't tried any of those, I encourage you to try some of this week, and please feel free to comment down below and I'll be really happy to answer all your questions. If you love our content, please follow us, subscribe to our channel, and I'll also link some of the material that I talked about down below so you get an idea of what they are. And all of the tools that we use aren't sponsored material, and I will be happy to share more of those in the future. I'll see you guys in the next episode.